Hi guys, this is Svein on the SRS channel back again, and today we're gonna have a look at this ROME Imperial Army Reloaded Infantry figure by HaoYu toys and HH model. And yeah, this is a Roman 1/6 scale soldier, and there's a picture of the figure on the front there. You have another picture and the figure on the side. Warning on the back. And another picture of the figure on the other side. And on the top you have the HaoYu toys and HH model logos, and the same on the bottom. And yeah, the box opens in a typical shoebox style with the lid here, and on top of the first layer you have this foam insert. And you also get these instructions that doesn't make much sense though, but yeah, these pieces hooks on to this and this smaller pieces on the belt. Simple hook there, and how to put the sword over the shoulder. And here is the sword, and yeah, I don't know what this is, but it's probably we'll get to it. And yeah, and here is how everything comes packaged in the box. It's in foam, and there are real metal pieces as we go through here. So yeah, this is the top layer, and inside the box you have a second layer that contains the stand and etc. And we'll get deeper into that as well. Let me get everything out of the box and I'll be right back. And here are all the contents taken out of the box. So let's have a look at each and every one of them, shall we? It comes with a stand. This is the base of it. It's just a molded piece of plastic with a decal on it, just a sticker. But yeah, pretty nice, and it got some heft to it. It also comes with the rod, which is just a simple piece of pipe plastic, or tube plastic, and regular crotch grabber piece that goes into the tube itself, and then you just insert that, and there you have the base. He also comes with this bag or satchel or whatever you want to call it, and yeah, it's really nicely done. As you can see, it's got this snap-on button, and you have this foam piece in here to pad it out, but it's fully functional. Here's the other side. see the stitching, really nicely done. You have the handle here, the metal rings. Yeah, pretty nice piece. You also have his pot to make food. It's a real string on it. It's a real metal pot with handles on it. Yeah. Really nicely done. Nice heft to that one too. Next up is his, I don't know what you can call it, it's real metal drinking pan. I don't know, it's a small pan, probably for drinking water or getting food out of the pot. But yeah, done in more silver-ish brushed metal, real string. Yeah, nice piece. I also have this walking stick thing with a tied on crossover stick here to tie up the maybe it's blanket or something. I assume it's supposed to look like hemp or something. Nicely done. And the whole stick, I think it's plastic, but it does have some surface detail, wood grains in it, and it's a pretty long stick. I also have a spear, real metal tip. You can see the spearhead here. The top, this is metal painted here. Looks like to be some either brown paint or supposed to be wood, I don't know. But you have this steel ball here, and then you have some wrapping. And it's the same with this as with the other stick. You sort of see some grain in there, but it's really smooth. But I think it's plastic, and you have plastic all the way down here, which is painted like silver-ish. And it's a pretty long spear too, if I can get it all in frame here. Next up is the Roman shield. It's a nice piece too. I don't feel any metal on this one though, but it's painted really beautiful with the red and gold. It's raised here, all the pattern. You see the sort of bronze trimming around the edge of it there, with the silver looking nails, or metal nails there. Let me get a close up. That's the front side on their shield, and when you flip it over you see the interior here and the bracing painted in silver. You can see the wood grains in this one too, a lot better than on the walking stick. You have the handle here in the middle. Nicely done piece with some weathering on it and stuff. Nice piece. Moving over to the axe here. That's a real metal, weathered. Looks sharp and it feels sharp too, so I've got to be careful. There's a plastic handle painted to look like wood. With this rope wrapping at the end of the handle here. Nicely done. Next up is his sword. And look at the sword itself first. It's a it's a real metal sword with a silver polish on the blade, gold paint for the card piece there, white for the handle itself, probably gonna look like bone or something. Then you have the button of the sword in gold with the pin here. So yeah, nice heft to it too. Not as sharp as the axe though, but yeah. And then you have the sheath. It's done in plastic. Nice detail on the leather piece there. Nicely molded. Painted in brown. You have the end of the sheath there with the ornament in gold. Nicely textured. Same on the top here with the strap. Here's the other side. Nicely done. And there's these leather straps with these nice looking hooks at the end that you're just supposed to hook over his shoulder like that. And the sword, if I can find the hole, fits perfectly in the sheath like this. Really nice piece. Helmet, also metal. I think the flaps here are done in plastic though, I don't know, but they might be metal too. Overall in silver, nice sculpt work on it. Details done in gold and the trimming done in gold. see here, really nicely done. And here is the parts to attach additional parts to the helmet or the mohawk piece, but this is just a common soldier, so it doesn't come with the mohawk. And then there's the string here to tie it around his neck or chin. Really nice piece. You also get this bag with these 4 pieces here. And they sound like plastic to me. But you get 4 of them, and they go on to the figure itself. If I can you attach them to each of the leather strips here on the belt. So that's those. In addition to that, you get up here a really nicely done fists, left and right. And you also get a left and right relaxed hand, painted nicely as well. Really nicely done. On the figure you have the weapon or accessory holding hands. So let's move over to the figure. And here is the figure itself as straight out of the box. He comes with the cape on. So let's have a quick 360 with the cape on here. It's a really nice fabric on it, and it drapes well. They've done some stitching in the back here to make it look like it folds better, but or to help with the folding, to put it that way. But yeah, that's the cape. I don't know what sort of fabric this is, but here's the other side of it. It has some heft to it, and it feels pretty soft. So yeah, that's with the cape on. So let's remove that. And here's the figure without. And yeah, do a quick 360 spin of that too. You see a lot of stuff hanging from the belt here. His dagger. Yeah, but you know, it's removable too. So look here guys, this one is die cast too, short dagger, nicely done, silver on the blade, black for the handle here, with some gold on the handguard and the butt end here. There's the other side. Nicely done wood blade. I'm not gonna bother with taking off what's already on the figure, but yeah, you also have this die cast sheath here, if I can focus, hanging from his belt with the dagger. There is this metal water canteen here, nicely done. Take a better look at it in a second here, but yeah, completing the 360 turn. Here's the back of the figure, and here's the front. So yeah, let's get him off the stand here. See if we can get some light on that face. And yeah, here's the head sculpt. Nicely done. Very realistic. Blonde hair, sculpted nicely too, painted really good. It's on a separate, no, I think it's a body with a neck under here and a ball peg into the head. Got the red scarf here. The armor is metal. Everything's die cast. Every piece here is separate, but they're attached to one and each other on both shoulders. The front piece, I think it's two halves, left and right, tied up together in the middle here by this shiny gold details, the loops here. You have them on the back too. There's a red undershirt here with a wire in the sleeve. Really nicely done, this armor with the gold details and hinges here. They don't work, these hinges though, but nicely done anyways. And this is the strap for the canteen. See if I can hook it off and have a look at it. What do you know? Alright. Snag to something there. Yes. Here's the back of the armor with a leather piece here. Strap, actually functional. Nicely done armor. You have a leather sleeve on his left arm that's cross-tied here, with a weapon holding hand on this side. Here's the dagger again. There's a small bag on his belt here. And you see the gold details on the belt itself, going all the way around. Here are the metals, or the leather strips that these or those round yellow pieces go onto. And there's no wire in the skirt piece here, but you have these pants that's pulled up to the knees, and you have molded in sandals with the feet but the part that goes over the ankle is soft rubber, so you get all the crazy articulation nicely done. See the toes painted there, and the soles on their side painted in some silver stuff. Or grey. That's a silver paint, right? Yeah. Anyways, so here's the front of the figure. Flipping it around. Here's the back. And this grey pants here. The shirt piece. Single jointed elbows. You got a real chainmail, or is it some sort of fabric? You got this chainmail under his right arm here with the armor protection for the arm, all done in individual pieces, and so it doesn't hinder the articulation. So yeah. Really nicely done figure. So yeah, I'm gonna deck him out and I'll be right back, guys. So yeah, I forgot. I'm gonna cut in right here. This is the water canteen he had hanging around his neck. I can't stop the flickering. It's done in metal with gold details here on the wrap. Anchors here and lid, and there's this pleather string. So yeah, and here I have put on the sword here. I put on the gold pieces at the end of these strips here, and yeah, that's that. And then we can put on the cape itself. More or less like so. And then you have the helmet. And that you can just tie on more or less like so. It sits pretty nicely on the head of the figure like this. You can adjust the cape and everything according to your preferences, and that's pretty much the setup on the figure. Now, depending on how you want to display him, you can have him holding the spear and the shield and the sword or whatever, or you have his staff here, walking stick. The bag hangs onto this, as well as the pot here and the axe and the small pan here, and he can either hold it as a walking stick or have it over his shoulder, or he can just simply stand there holding it. I found it pretty convenient to put it in the back of the stand here, but I need to post the figure here too, so I'm thinking I need to choose between that staff or the spear, but I think I might have a solution for that, so hang on a second and I'll see if I can't get everything to work all at once on the stand here. And here is the figure fully decked out. I managed to get all the accessories onto the figure, and I was left over with the relaxed and the fisted pair of hands that will go back in the box. But here you have it, guys. Got the shield and the spear in his hands, and his walking stick with all the accessories, and they fitted onto the back here, as you can see. I put the stick down in the back of the cape there, and it continues. I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to see it, but it runs through the hole in the cape and into the stand where I had it before. I just slid it in there, and yeah, everything in the box more or less ended up on the figure. And yeah, I really like this figure. It's a nice display piece. It's a really well done figure, and I'm not disappointed in this figure at all. It's a really nice one. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, and yeah, hit the thumbs up if you like the video, and I'll catch you on the next one, guys. Bye bye.